thanks very much for coming back, and you're really welcome if you are new here to the channel. But if you are returning again, welcome back to the Crazy House, guys. Hope everyone's keeping well. So we've a couple of big pieces of information in regards to Marvel, and I am a huge Marvel fan, big DC fan as well, by the way, in case anybody wants to check my videos out, bit of self-promotion. But if you don't know this, Doctor Strange is my favourite Marvel character. Also love Loki, but Doctor Strange is my favourite. So I have a couple of things to talk about, so let's just jump straight in. So the first thing is I'm going to be talking about Benedict Cumberbatch, because apparently he plays Stephen Strange, of course. He's supposed to be appearing in Spider-Man 3. I just read this information tonight. I was actually sent the link to this through one of my lovely subscribers on Twitter, so thank you very much for doing that. It really means a lot. Now, he would most likely be, of course, then bringing in the other versions of Spider-Man. This is like all these theories and stuff are going on, right? In the third movie, which is, of course, Tom Holland's version of the comic book character Spider-Man, which, of course, could set up a Spiderverse. And, it's all over the internet. I'm sure this is not new news to anybody. I'm sure everyone has seen this information, because this is information that I read the other day. So supposedly would be reported to star, of course, the other versions of Spider-Man that play his character, Tobey Maguire, which was the original Spider-Man trilogy. And to me, Tobey Maguire, like literally, that's when I think of Spider-Man, I think Tobey Maguire. You can let me know below who you prefer. But that was actually done by the legendary Sam Raimi. What a guy. Absolutely love his work. That's why back when I actually did a video a while back, when it was rumoured that Sam Raimi would be working on Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse, which we were supposed to be getting, I believe November or December, but obviously with the pandemic and everything going on, it's going to be next year. No one knows really the exact date, because a lot of things are obviously getting pushed and stuff. But yeah, I acted ridiculously excited in that video, because I was way too hyped and excited about it. It was like, calm down, Jilly, like, calm down. But yeah, all the horror elements that's going to be in it, I'm so excited to see, because mind the cheesiness, that literally will be Sam Raimi in his element. He does a lot of horror. There's actually a movie I would massively recommend for this month, of course, because it's October, would definitely be Drag Me to Hell, and it stars the actor Justin Long, and that film is spectacular. The visuals in that is unbelievable, and it's a fantastic story. I would actually love to see a Drag Me to Hell 2. Let's all start a petition and get Sam Raimi to do Drag Me to Hell 2. But anyways, he's incredible. He also did Evil Dead, The Evil Dead. He did the series Ash vs. Evil Dead, which, if you love cheesy slapstick horror, oh my gosh, Ash is such a cheesy guy. You have to check it out. And anyway, the character Ash is played by Bruce Campbell, and a lot of people who are fans of Evil Dead and Sam Raimi, who's working on this Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse, really would love Bruce Campbell to make a cameo appearance in Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse. And I will be so disappointed and so upset at Sam Raimi if I go into the cinema, or well, I don't know if it'll be cinema because of the pandemic, but I don't care where I watch the movie as long as I get to watch it, even if it's at home. I would love to see a cameo of Bruce Campbell in Doctor Strange 2, but in the yellow car, the classic yellow car. Basically, if you're unfamiliar with Sam Raimi, in all of his movies, it's kind of like this little wee thing he always puts into his movies, this yellow car. My thoughts are, guys, if Doctor Strange is going to be in Spider-Man 3, and everybody's talking about Spiderverse and all that there, right? Well, hold the phone. Because if you think in the movie Spider-Man Far From Home, on the mid-credits scene, right? Peter Parker's real identity was literally revealed to everybody, the entire freaking world, right, by Jake Gyllenhaal, aka Mysterio, right, who I wasn't overly fussed on, to be honest. And if you want to hear my view on Spider-Man Far From Home, which I did really like, I loved it, thought it was fantastic. then definitely, you know, go and check out my review and my movie review playlist. But then I'm thinking, because of that, are we going to be getting a proper ramification on the whole, you know, Quentin Beck, aka Mysterio, and Peter Parker, do you know what I mean, and Spider-Man? So, but the thing is interestingly, not only did I read about the news that I've just spoke on, that I read this evening, not that long ago, tonight, I also read the other day, it was like maybe the other day or a few days ago, can't remember, that Jamie Foxx posted on his Instagram account, which he has now deleted, which is quite interesting. And I will actually bring that up, guys, but basically it's just him saying that he's going to be in the new Spider-Man movie. So obviously he's talking about, you know, the third installment of Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man. And of course he was Electro in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now I'm just going to be honest, guys. If you like Andrew Garfield, work away. Do you know what I mean? Each to their own. Everybody has their own opinion. But I personally would like to give my stance. I think he was kind of like your Daniel Craig to James Bond. Do you know what I mean? A bit of a drywall, a bit of a, do you know what I mean? He didn't really add much to the character of Spider-Man. Now that is only my opinion. Tobey Maguire killed it. Obviously, he's the best. He is the best. But what I will say is Tom Holland, it's a more modern take on him. It's a more modern spin and it's more comedic. But he does it well. And to me, that approach works. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I think he's a fantastic actor as well. But Tobey Maguire is my favourite. But there you go, just in case anybody's interested. I didn't really like, it was just watchable. Don't really like the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Sorry. But from the sounds of it, it's going to be a different version of the character Electro. And he pretty much says that in his Instagram post. I don't know, I'm pretty sure he probably would have posted it on Twitter too, to be perfectly honest. But so now everybody on the whole entire internets is going crazy, you know, like, oh, Spider-Verse and all this here, and, you know, Sinister Six and everything. So in terms of that, well, my thoughts here goes, you know, to bring Tobey Maguire, you know, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know, to me you'd have to, you know, build it up and get people used to the idea. And, you know, because sometimes things can be too much. That's my personal opinion. I'm guessing as well what could be happening, or at least should happen, and would be a good idea, I think it would be a good idea, is to set it up where eventually we would get a Sinister Six movie. And in that way it would sort of be built up in the sense of, I suppose kind of in the way Endgame was. Do you know where I'm coming from? I hope you get what I mean. And also, I'm guessing, what does everybody else think? I'm guessing that Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange, he's going to be appearing at the very, very end. I reckon he's going to be at the very end of Spider-Man 3, or in some sort of, like, I don't know, credit or something like that. Like mid-credit or something like that. But you can let me know your thoughts. I think, obviously, it would be a good marketing standpoint as well to, you know, have Doctor Strange plastered all over the photographs, and, you know, everybody's hyped, you know, because it's Doctor Strange, you know, and then it'll just be him at the end. Does that make sense? You know, but as well too, guys, you know, it's very possible, because if you think about it, obviously Stephen Strange is a character who's known for having multi-dimensional powers, and obviously his second movie into the multiverse of madness, you know, it's, you know, since it's confirmed that Spider-Man 3, it's directly going to be tying into Doctor Strange 2, you know, there are theories that there will be a Spider-Verse. So it makes sense. But I would like to know what your thoughts are. My opinion is, it's just, I think it's a bit too early. But that's just, you know, me saying, you know, he's someone who enjoys watching these movies. But what would all of you think about getting a Spider-Verse? Let me know down in the comments of my video. I mean, Sinister Six would be really, really cool. And I mean, like, imagine, like, possibly Morbius in among that. You know, but I don't know. I'm even sitting here thinking of the likes of William Dafoe. Oh my gosh, absolutely loved William Dafoe as Goblin. But I don't know, guys, you can let me know, would anybody else also agree that why did they not, for these 3 movies with Tom Holland's version of the films, why did they not just, why don't they just do a standalone movie of him based on his character solely alone? I mean, it's not like Spider-Man's not a very popular comic book character. Like, I mean, flip me, he's a massively, massively popular character. But, you know, what everyone, you know, feels is your own opinion. I personally think it's just a bit too soon. But yeah, you can let me know. Sinister Six would be freaking amazing. Hector freaking well, yes. I would love to know all your thoughts and opinions. And I have a question of the evening, guys, from me. Is, are you looking forward to, and are you really, really excited on the scale of 1 to 100? How excited are you for Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse? You see, ever since I found out that it's going to be Sam Raimi doing it, like when that was confirmed, I was excited when it was even a rumor. I was like, Marvel, this has to be true, or you will really annoy me. I've been way more excited for it. I think that's made me just so gosh darn happy, honestly. It really, really, really has. And, you know, there was something that I wanted to read out to you guys. Basically, it is about Sam Raimi. I had it here to read out to you, and I completely forgot all about it because it kind of went off on a tangent. But the original Spider-Man trilogy, let me know your thoughts. I love the first and the second one. The third one I did still really, really like. I know I might get bashed for that, but I did really enjoy it. But I just didn't think it was the best of the 3. It was a little disappointing. And interestingly, you know, Sam Raimi, this is the kind of guy he is. You know, he doesn't gaslight or victimize. You know, if he feels he kind of messed up or disappointed fans or whatever, he will admit, like, listen to this. This is the way people should be. This is the way directors should be. Take a leaf out of Sam Raimi's book. You know, the guy's a legend in general, but listen to this, right? Okay, so this is why he felt, you know, the third Spider-Man movie that he done was a bit of a letdown. So here goes. It's a movie that just didn't work very well. I tried to make it work, but I didn't really believe in all the characters. So that couldn't be hidden from people who loved Spider-Man. If the director does not love something, it's wrong of them to make it when so many other people love it. I think that raising the stakes after Spider-Man 2 was that thinking going into it, and I think that that's what doomed us. I should have just stuck with the characters and the relationships and progressed them to the next step and not tried to top the bar. Freaking legend. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Sam Raimi's awesome. Get off your seat, go make a cup of tea, go make a cup of coffee, and somehow find out if you can get watching Drag Me to Hell by Sam Raimi, and you want to get watching the Evil Dead films, and you want to also get watching the series Ash versus Evil Dead. Trust me, it's a great October recommendations. You're welcome in advance. And if you do take those recommendations, I hope you enjoy them. And let me know everything that, you know, I was talking about, if you have any opinions or anything to say. And yes, I will see you all in my next video. And thank you so much and take care. Bye, guys.